I noticed the same white SUV parked outside my house almost every day. At first, I thought it was just a coincidence or maybe a visitor looking for someone else. But soon I realized something was off. The woman inside, Karen, seemed to be watching my every move. She would duck down every time I glanced outside and sometimes even pulled out binoculars. It became clear she was spying on me. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it at first, but her constant presence started to feel threatening. What she didn't know was that I work for Homeland Security. I have spent years in surveillance and investigations, and it's not easy to fool me. I live quietly now, far from the busy cities where my real work happens. But Karen's spying made me realize I couldn't just ignore it. She was the type of neighbor who wanted to control everything around her, always complaining about little things and trying to force everyone to follow her rules. When she found out I didn't join her HOA, her behavior grew worse. She began parking in my driveway under the excuse of bad phone signals, but I could tell it was just a way to keep an eye on me. I decided to turn the tables. I installed hidden cameras around my house and tracked her visits. One afternoon, I walked over to her car with my Homeland Security badge, hanging around my neck, and tapped her window. She froze and tried to come up with an excuse about neighborhood watch, but I told her that spying on a federal agent is a serious crime. Her face turned pale and she quickly drove away, hitting her own trash can in her rush. A few days later, Karen sold her house and left the neighborhood. The real twist came when I checked the footage from my cameras. She wasn't just spying for herself. Karen was working with a private investigator hired by someone who wanted information on me. I never found out who, but now I keep my eyes open. So, tell me, if you found out your nosy neighbor was spying on you like this, what would you do? Would you confront them or plan something smarter?